I actually did enjoy it,
You
but
know what could be a good show? Live action. Berserk.
think so.
Wait, just give it to HBO. HBO has to do it.
Yeah,
HBO has
because
to
it's
do it.
got it needs to be TVMA, like
Then you could get
crazy TVMA.
you get what's this dude? Henry Cavill as Guts.
Think so. Ooh, and he would actually play it well. He would actually play it well.
He looks like him.
He does, yeah. Let me see if somebody did like a somebody had to do a. Nope, nobody done one yet. You know how they be doing the fake shits online?
Oh
The
yeah.
fanfic AI drawings. That's funny. That's
Timothy
funny.
Chalamet.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet as
Yeah, that
Griffith
works.
would be fantastic.
Yeah,
You
that works.
kidding me?
That works.
He'll win an Oscar. He'll win an Oscar for being the most hated dude in cinema history.
That'll work.
That would work too well. That's crazy how well that would work.
Get um
Yeah, that's funny.
you could get Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill. So Henry Cavill's Guts. I'm already sold there. I'm actually pretty much sold there.
He would act the shit out of that.
He would. Because he would actually watch it and study if he hasn't already seen it, which I feel like.
I mean,
The dude plays Warhammer 40K. I think.
yeah, and then he already did Geralt.
Yeah.
So not saying that they're similar characters, but he's kind of got the dark. He
Yeah.
understands
Yeah.
the dark fantasy. Somebody put Robert Pattinson. Get the fuck out of here.
Nah. He needs to gain like 50 pounds.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah,
It has to be. Maybe Young Guts, but I mean they're around the same age. So
Yeah.
but then you could do F.A. Twigs as Casca.
I see that.
F.A. Twigs.
F.A. Twigs would be crazy. Yeah. I thought you was gonna say I thought she was gonna say what's that damn girl name? The Doja Cat.
Oh fuck no.
Damn, yeah.
It could work.
It could work, yeah. I'm trying to see if anybody
But it just needs, if it's not Henry Cavill, just throw the whole thing away.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have to center around Henry Cavill. Yeah. Seeing this in live action would be that'd be hard. That'd be hard. Like that whole sequence. But again, yeah, it would have you gotta get HBO involved.
Because I feel like HBO did really good with Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And when people are interested in Berserk at the shop and then they're asking me, what is this about? Why should I buy it? Or I heard about this. I just tell them it's Game of Thrones with demons. That's pretty much,
Yeah.
it's Game of Thrones except with dragons. Just switch that with demons. And then there it is. So
And they're locked in.
and then they're like, oh, and then that kind of sells them on it.
And what they gotta do is, and what I feel like I'm liking, reason why I feel like Last of Us is special is because they're doing a lot of shot for shots.
Then
like
they're gonna mop you for saying that. They're gonna mop you. They're gonna be like, Last of Us was
not well. Listen, y'all complained in 2018 when the second movie came out because the Lesbosnians, and then you did it again. So it's like it don't matter. Like, play the game, don't play the game. Watch the show, don't watch the show. The fact of the matter is, they stayed so true to the source material. It's insane. And the fact that it shows you that it can work. You don't have to, the director don't have to be throwing all his stank on stuff. Shoot it the way it was already done. Tweak this, tweak that, do what you want in the in-between. But there are some scenes that are important. You got to leave those scenes in because they're just as good when they were done the first time. Doing that in Last of Us and having that do as well as it's doing, you got to do that for Berserk. Don't. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, don't Don't cut any corners. Don't change it too
But
much.
that's
I
but that's
want
why I
scene for
like that's why I
scene.
want
I want scene for
HBO
scene what it is.
to do it, because I trust HBO to cut the corners and do what they do. Like if HBO went their own direction
This
with it.
scene needs to be exactly the way it's supposed to be. That's all I'm saying. Like that's all I'm saying.
No, you're right.
Yeah, but you're right. HBO can do it. I think HBO's got it.
If Netflix or Amazon did it, I'd be like, nah.
Netflix, they too spotty. They too busy. They too busy. They got too many damn shows. You know they got a studio coming out in Jersey, right? I might
They
try to
do?
get. I'm gonna try to get a job there. Yeah, they building like $1 billion studio out in Jersey. Yeah, saw that like a couple years ago. I don't know what the status is on it, but it's coming.
Thank you, Trump, for the studio for
Yeah,
the manufacturing
for the
job.
manufacturing job. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just want a
yeah.
job
Hey,
out
hey, hey. That was
there.
he was bringing the
He's
jobs.
bringing jobs, huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you say, yeah. I'm trying to think of what. Yeah, Berserk live action would be fantastic. Honestly, a good Samurai Champloo live action would be fantastic.
I don't even think they could really do much with that anymore.
Don't think?
No,
No.
I don't even. They haven't done anything with that. Like, I don't even think they barely do any merchandise with that.
No, they don't. They really don't. I mean, it was definitely of like it's timeless, but its popularity was of its time. But I still like the story's too good. You can make money off it. You can bring it back. Everything's coming back, right? So might as well get it going.
I still fucking think they be glazing Berserk too much.
Yeah.
Yes. Still think they be glazing Berserk a little too much.
Well, and part of me says you're right, but then part of me is like, remember this was like Berserk was kind of like an anime nerds take on like what they liked. It wasn't super pop. It's so good. It wasn't super popular. So like, is this glazing or is it like finally getting its just due?
No,
Like, can you have that argument where it's like,
I feel like it's getting his just due, but I feel
but just
like
too much so?
yeah, I feel like people are making it out to be like pe- people are making it out to be better than it is. Like I've been on the Berserk bandwagon since 2004.
Mm-hmm.
I never for once thought this was like the best story ever told or like the best manga
Yeah.
ever. Like I never once thought that. I thought it was really good. I knew that I liked it. I liked the characters. I spent money on the merchandise and the figures and the this, the that, the blah, blah, blah. Um,
Yeah.
think pass. But I never once just like glazed it to the point of like saying it's like the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
When it's not even finished.
Well, you talking about that too, and then you talking about that like hot topic effect where it's just like people be seeing it, and then like you was talking about, I was looking at we were talking about earlier with these gym bros, they just be showing up with it on, and it's like, yeah, like you just want to embody the character instead of actually liking what it is. You just associate it to like, no pain, no gain. I stay in the gym till the day I die, and my girl don't want to be around me. Situation like
Yeah.
girls don't want me, so I stay in the gym. I'm berserk.
And then it's that and it's
yeah,
like got like this weird like alternative goth following now where like every like deathcore heavy metal band like they're like, oh yeah, this is the greatest thing ever, and it's
yeah.
like, I mean, I guess, bro.
My take on that, and you're right. It is partial glazing. It is also like I feel like a lot of these earlier mangas and animes and like all this other stuff, even are greats. Some of them, like even storytelling wise, they kind of do fall flat but they also have some of the best moments of all time that
Like
then
Dragon
later,
Ball Z.
yeah, like Dragon Ball Z, that then people later learned from and created like the next step. Berserk has, I could name, like a decent handful of like, oh, this is one of the greatest scenes and sequences I've seen ever. Like, right? But overall, yeah, you're right. The story is like, okay, I feel the same way with Akira. I love Akira. And it is fantastic and it's beautiful, but it's like, it's got its low moments, man. Because it was of its time. And I think that's like, I think attaching to those moments and saying like it's the greatest thing. It's like, no, it is fantastic, but it's okay. It's okay. It's like it's fine.
I, I think the I think that there's a lot of really great manga out there that just people just don't read,
Yeah.
and it's a shame because of what it is. Um, but me personally, I really liked I Am Hero. I thought I Am Hero was like probably top five.
I Am Hero.
Yeah,
I think, did we look this up before? I can't remember.
I don't think you did.
Ooh, I've seen this guy before, and this was a live action, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. And I've seen this cover before. This looks tough.
yeah, it's out of print. Because I used to hear about it for years and years. I remember when it first came out, and it was like the biggest deal ever. How much they want for that? $145.
145.
Yeah, yeah,
Number 11.
yeah, yeah. So,
Ah,
so this is like it's a zombie apocalypse story about this otaku guy, and
mm,
he's just navigating in the world, and he's kind of unsure of himself, and he's kind of fucking like autistic a little bit,
okay. Yeah, yeah.
and is go time.
Yeah, bro.
Actually,
This is where
is
he
is
thrives, bro.
is go time.
Yeah.
So I've been seeing this for like I've been hearing about this for 15 years, for many years. I think 15 years. I don't remember what year it came out, but it feels like a long time I've been hearing about it. And then right when I finally wanted, because I used to see it all the time. Midtown Comics before I was working there used to
I have
have it.
seen this before.
They
Yeah.
used to have it all the time. And then I was like, yeah, whatever. People going crazy for it, but I was just like, I'll get around to it one day. And then one day, because it was like this was like 2016 when I started seeing like 2016, 2017 when I started seeing Mad Junji Ito shit pop up.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I guess this horror stuff is like is popping. So let me start reading like what are considered some of the greatest horror manga of all time. So then I went to buy I Am Hero and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I was like, that's weird. I used to see this shit all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
It's out of print. Um, Dark Horse was also publishing it, which they also published Berserk as well.
Right.
And then they published Helsing. They published Trigun. So this is the type of shit that they publish. I think they published Gantz as well. But I Am Hero was fantastic. It's probably top five of all time.
Damn. Yeah, this looks nice too. Like it's clean, and I like that because like if you got me into Fable, I'm really liking this like even if there's supernatural stuff or like little larger than life stuff, it's still very grounded. Like it feels grounded in the even how it's presented.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. No, check that out. Did you watch it's only 4 episodes. which Adult Swim presented it, but Housing Complex C.
No, I don't know
To
what that
watch
is.
that joint. It's only 4 episodes. I'm kind of sad about it, but this joint, this joint's worth a watch. It's damn good. It's like real supernatural, real creepy, very Junji Ito like, but it feels like its own thing, and it kind of evolves around this like it's this island off like one of the like sub islands on Japan, very old school traditional. There's a like just an apartment complex that like a lot of old heads live at, like old traditional people, but then a family moves in and just weird shit keeps happening. Like super weird cult type stuff, like, charms underneath the bed and like hidden caves, and it it gets real creepy. It's I don't know if it was based on a book or anything, but it only ran 4 episodes. It was like a small mini series, but
You need to check.
I
It's
wanted
a manga.
manga, yeah. I wanted it to be longer. Like it's such a good pause. It's such a good it was such a good story, and it had like a lot of weird like
Oh, that might be an Adult Swim original.
it's an original. Okay.
Oh yeah, it might be. You go to all
Yeah,
instead of images.
it was just a mini series. It was a television mini
Yeah.
series. Like it's 4 episodes. I highly recommend watching it. I think it could have. I hope they do something else with it. I hope because it came out 2022. This is like back into COVID, so maybe a lot of people didn't really know much about it. I would love for them to either redo the story on like a 12 episode basis because it was just so much like they put a lot of lore into it. And for it to end in like 4 episodes, it was too for me. It felt too short, but I highly recommend it. You can go home and kill this in like literally one sitting.
It's not bad.
It's damn near a movie, yeah. Um, yeah, no.
There was another one called Suicide Island that was really good, but it's never been published in America. And
I see why. Yeah,
and then the dude who's writing the new Berserk,
yeah.
who's finishing up the story, that's his most popular work.
Mm,
And that's also like a top five of mine.
yeah. Fuck with this.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, bro, this is my shit too.
Wait, click on images.
Paranoid Agent was my shit. It's so weird, bro. It's weird and creepy, and like, it's really out of there. So it's like this dude. It's like part murder mystery, part supernatural, like anthology, because there's like a lot of stories that break off into the story. I used to watch this on Adult Swim when I was young, real young, and it
It has a
started creeping me
manga,
out.
right?
I think so. I think it does. Um, it's it revolves around this kid with like a golden bat who just like mollywops you and like changes your life. So it's like it's something about like how he fucks with your head, but we don't know if he's real or not real. It's got a real good vibe to. I was watching it again not too long ago, but it's definitely like this chick, she created this like popular character to even bring it back full circle. These
Yeah, I
like
know.
Labubu joints. She's like an award-winning artist for like kind of like mangaka, but like she creates characters, and this character blew up, and now she's depressed because she's got to figure out how to top whatever it was that she created. And then meanwhile, people are getting like terrorized in the street at night by this kid with a golden bat, and he beats you over the head and like changes up the way you think, and it's just like. And then there's a chick who's like it's like some split personality shit. So like at night she becomes a different person and she's fucking with her own life, and like it's a weird one. But let me see if it has a manga. I don't even know. I know you read more than you watch, but I
Yeah.
would definitely. I think this one's only like It's 26 episode, I think, just like the Samurai Champloo type. But it was like this Shin Chan, whatever was coming out on that Sunday, Saturday night block on.
So I don't think it has a manga.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it might. You can just go to all.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
No, it doesn't look
Nah,
like
there's
it
no.
does.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is it with you watching stuff that don't got manga?
You know, I think it honestly is watching Adult Swim growing up, like, because that was my first introduction into anime. Well, take that back. It was
Did
the
did
first anime I ever was given to watch was Evangelion, and that's probably why I'm like kind of fucked up. I think I watched Evangelion like 5 years old.
did
And
Fooly Cooly have a manga?
I don't think so because it was too short. I think it was like 8 episodes, 9 episodes. It was like I really didn't watch anime that had no like manga base. I didn't even really know the two were connected until I was maybe like 10 or 11. And then I was walking down Barnes and Noble, and I was like, "What the hell is this dude from my show doing on a book?"
Oh, it got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Bro, it's good. It's definitely it's trippy. Like you actually would fuck with it. Like
Is
some
it
people, I've shown it to some people, and they're like, I don't
is
really
it
like it.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes good or
I would have given it like at least a 90,
what
89.
would you give 100%?
What show would I give 100%?
Yeah.
Uh, shit. I was almost gonna say Samurai Champloo, but I'm like, nope. Even that, I'm a little. I can be critical. I would have given it like a 95. 100.
Has to be 100.
It's got to be 100. Movie or show?
It could be anything but anime movie or anime show. You gotta say
Mm,
Studio Ghibli, right? You
yeah,
gotta say something.
yeah, I was gonna say Princess Mononoke.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Fair enough.
But okay, if I can't use that, if that's the handicap, um, there's another show that I watched growing up on. I didn't finish Monster, but that might be a close contender. Did you read? I think Monster. Yeah, Monster does have a manga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Did you read it?
Urasawa. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've read everything he's
Yeah.
done. Master
Yeah.
Keaton,
Yeah.
Monster. What else he did? Pluto,
Pluto. I watched Pluto. I didn't read
20th
it.
Century Boys.
I want to start reading 20th Century Boys. I saw like 2 volumes at this. There's a game shop in Yonkers that also has some manga sections, and they had like two. They had volume 3 and 4. I almost bought it. They were like $10 each. I should have.
It was the omnibuses,
What?
like where they have like 4 in 1.
Yeah, I think so. Where it's just there's like large
It was the skinny
numbered
one,
ones.
right?
It was like a paperback, but it was like this. It was like a crazy like.
Okay.
I think it was like maybe a volume collection or something like that. But it said 3 and 4 on it, and I was like, damn, I kind of would have rather started over because I heard 20th Century Boys
It is good.
is heat.
Yeah. I read it.
Yeah.
Anything that guy did, I probably read. Ergo Proxy. That when that first came out, that was all over Adult Swim.
I don't remember this one.
That was one of them. That was like a big one.
Yeah. I was watching Claymore. That was my shit.
That's like Berserk Light.
Still fuck.
That's like mini Berserk.
Kinda. Yeah, you're right. But but the aesthetic is fire though.
I heard they're doing a live action.
Really?
Google it. I could be wrong.
I'll see that. I'd actually see that. That's another one that deserves like
How you Google Clay Aiken?
we were looking up, so I was with my girl and we were looking up how a lot of the runner ups on American Idol did better than the winners.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we was trying to, and then we was like I was like, who's the dude from season 2? Because remember Ruben stuttered, he tried, and then Clay Aiken just that show
They
tune. He
wanted
had that show tune in him, bro. They couldn't.
listen. It had nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
They wanted Clay Aiken to win.
they did. They didn't.
They wanted
They
Clay
wanted
Aiken to
Clay.
win.
Yeah,
That's who they wanted.
yeah,
And then when Ruben stuttered, he was on the fucking cover of Jet magazine,
yeah.
and fucking Clay Aiken was on the cover of fucking Rolling Stone.
Yeah. Listen. He did his thing. He was just looking.
Listen,
And there was another actor that he looked like. Somebody said he looked like an actor.
the fact that Claymore has a show before Berserk.
Damn, so CBS Studios is trying to do it. Okay. No, you know why? Because there's more characters in Claymore. The scope of it, the scope of it for them trying to agree. Like I feel like they would need to make this, and it does well for them to make Berserk. If they can make the light good,
I don't know. I think they should just fucking. They should do it.
who they got? Maybe. Maybe.
Whatever.
An old
Anya,
nigga made
Anya
this. An old
Taylor
nigga
Joy.
made this. Some old nigga made this.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I like seeing that shit when they be doing it. It was like, yeah, somebody.
maybe 20 years ago that would have.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Nigga in his 40s made that.
They get Gal Gadot.
God, yeah, you could do God. Who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Look like Shorty from what you call it? Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Yeah.
Zoe Saldana.
That's funny. Tilda Swinton be showing up on everything, bro.
Why they wanna Tilda Swinton?
It's funny. But this is why. This is exactly why they'll do this before they do Berserk. This is
It's all women.
exactly. This is exactly why. But it's the team. So it's multiple characters, which means if you putting this to live action, you gotta have those dialogue scenes. You gotta have those soap opera moments where people sit down and they talk shop and they talk about their motivations, and there's gotta be B plot in these shows. And it's not for us. That's for the people. That's for the layman. We talked about this when I was talking about Invincible and all this stuff. Like they make these shows for people that aren't comic book fans or manga fans. They make it for the general public. And the general public needs like 3 or 4 things. They need subplot. They need characters that they want to cling to, so that way they feel like, well, I'm a Rachel, I'm a this, I'm a that. They want the soap opera flow. They need that cutoff, that suspense moment. You're gonna get all that. You're gonna get all that,
Bro. Claymore, bro.
In Claymore, man, come on. It's got the girl power. It's got the demons.
The boss girls.
They got boss.
The boss girls.
They got boss girls.
As the anti woke people call it.
Yeah, they got boss girls.
I mean,
and it's a good story, man. I get it. I get what you're saying, but it's a good story. It was one of my favorites.
They could have just did Berserk. Like I don't understand. Like so, CBS Studios said, "Yo, this manga shit is going crazy. What's something that we could adapt to a live action movie? What's one of the most popular medieval dark fantasies we could get?" Then one guy's like, "Well, we got this Berserk. This is the best one in the world right now." And then somebody goes, nah, Claymore.
Come on, man. Come on.
It's like it just it doesn't.
They want to make money first.
This is gonna be another Ariella Warrior Nun situation. You ever saw that?
Nah.
No. Warrior Nun.
Warrior Nun.
So this was based off of a comic that I used to read when I was a kid.
Okay. Warrior Nun Dora?
No, it was Ariella.
Ariella. Oh, so there's like Nun. Different ones?
Okay. Yeah, but those comics they kind of like threw out. So I used to buy them for $0.25 just because I thought that was one of my favorite comics when I was a kid. and
Ooh,
yeah,
I like this. Yeah.
yeah,
Like I like the look is Red Sonja type.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like it's
that's
like that of that era maybe? Something like that?
yes. So
Okay.
that's the kind of shit that I used to read when I was a kid. I didn't really read Marvel or DC like that. Not because I didn't want to. It's just because I didn't have a big enough allowance to be able to afford it. I only had like what $5, and it's just like I'm not gonna get one book. There's no
I
way.
want a bunch. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that was the route that I went. I went with quantity over quality.
Hmm.
But this was one of my favorite shows. Now, they did a live action on it, and it didn't do so well. So,
Where
uh,
did they put this on? What the hell did they put this on?
Netflix.
Ah, we'll see. There you go. That's the problem. But yeah.
But it's the same. I'm not gonna. I've never read Claymore,
Yeah.
so I just know it was off-putting because it wanted to be Berserk, but it wasn't Berserk. So it could be good. I could be wrong. Whatever.
It's a fair assessment. Honestly, even at surface level, it is kind of Berserk light. Like you kind of hit the nail on the head. But what it lost in the like heaviness of Berserk, it did expand more than in Berserk, and that's what I like, especially growing up watching, Dragon Ball and Naruto. It's like I like that little bit of a universe expansion. Berserk is a single story. There's a lot going on in Berserk, but you only following these two dudes and whatever the fuck they trying to get done. With Claymore, they gave you a little. It broadened it out. It was a fan a little bit, just a tiny bit.
I think that's also a a strength in Berserk because you know a lot about everybody, but you know nothing about them at the same time.
Right.
It's like Griffith. Who are his parents?
Yeah.
Where did he come from? What was his town like?
Yeah. What
Like
you got these flashback moments, and
who
that's
who trained him?
yeah.
Like so, you just know he was a pauper. And he
Mm-hmm.
was like some poor kid who was a street urchin who, like, who
Lucked out with demons.
yeah, like who
Yeah.
who who picked him up off the street and trained him. You know what I mean? What was Casca's life like? Well, we kind of know more or less. She was born to a poor family, but where did she come from? Like, what was her? Griffith just came in and picked her up off the street. Um, we know Guts was we know a little bit about Guts. You know
Maybe
what
a
I
little
mean?
more than most of
A
them,
little
but
more than most people. There's only one character that we know everything about, and that's the princess. So uh, it's like we don't know anything really about the Band of the Hawk all that much. We don't
mm-hmm.
know anything about
How like at least like how they formed the way they did. Yeah, we don't.
where did Pippin come from? Where did Rickett come from? Where did all these guys?
That's why I think Berserk would honestly work better as a movie than a show. Especially since it's not finished for one.
Mhm.
And then because you know what that is? That's cinema, right? So that's a western. You don't know where the gunslinger became the best gunslinger. They may do a flashback or two, but you don't know. All you know is he's a badass, he's here, and he's on a mission. You can tell that story in less than 2.5 hours.
I mean, even like the world, like where did the Baelits come from? Who made the Baelits?
Nobody know.
We
Yeah.
know there's demons, but where's God? Where's Jesus? We know there's Catholicism. We know there's Hinduism. We know there's all of this stuff,
Mhm.
but God's nowhere to be found. We know people make these things, um, but I feel like that's the strength because people like the mystery
Mhm.
in the characters, and I don't think, and most people I speak to who read it, they don't realize who the fuck is Griffith. We know him, but do
No,
do
because
we
it
really know him?
it just starts, and we don't know what more like, and that's cool on the author, the mangaka to give that, because then we can just play around in that in that mind space, and he allows us to do that, so we can see like why is he so psychotic? Why is he the way he is? Why like we don't know, and he leaves those gaps there on purpose, which is cinema. That's perfect for a movie.
Or like
But when people want to watch these TV shows, man, TV show watchers versus like movie people, they are different. I will say that they are very, very different people. And
but
it's
you see
like,
why I compared this to Claymore though, right?
no, I get exactly what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. I think a Berserk movie would be phenomenal. I don't, and I don't like them because I don't like these big corporations. I don't like Apple, but a lot of what Apple's putting out on the TV front, a lot better than most. A lot better than most. I would see it as like an Apple Plus
What, this?
limited movie. No, not this. Berserk.
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 I mean, whatever. Just get
Just
something.
get it. Just get it
Yeah,
on
just
screen.
get something done. Just get something done. Um, but
But yeah, this would.
Griffith is, he has the Joker effect, so we don't really know much about Joker, and then some people are gonna be like, oh wow, he was Jack Napier, that's not the Joker.
Mhm.
Or oh, they did that with the Killing Joke, that's not canon. Like the mainline Joker, like the regular Earth,
Yeah.
our Earth, main Earth Joker, we don't really know anything about him. We don't know his backstory. We don't know anything, and I think that's what really, really makes Joker iconic. And it's the same reason why people like Griffith. And again, not many people realize there's just so much context missing from Griffith. We just know he's a dude who came out of nowhere, and he changes your lives. You roll with him,
Yeah.
like you good.
Yeah.
Who is he?
Well, because in your
I
mind,
don't know.
he's
taking us to the promised
well,
land.
he's the Antichrist. He's literally he's
He's Saint Michael.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
He's Saint Michael.
But
He's
it's you think he is blessed, but not by what you think he's blessed by, and that's it. Like
he's reverse Saint Michael.
he's reverse Saint Michael. Absolutely. You know what? I think if I did have a, because I know I either think maybe if Guillermo del Toro could get his hands on it, because he actually fucks with anime, or if you really want that serious vibe, get maybe like Coen Brothers or something on it.
What
think they could get it
James Wan?
James Wan. Yeah.
James Wan.
Keep James
They
Wan.
did the Conjuring.
Yeah, I can see that too. I was thinking Coen because of you talking about these like mysterious characters. I'm thinking No Country for Old
Oh,
Men.
okay, that's cool.
Because that dude is crazy, and you don't know shit about him. He's just a psychopath with a cow puncher.
Who's the dude that directed the those the Lord of the Rings movie?
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson.
He'd be good.
Give my man Peter Jackson.
He'd be alright. He would probably make it too nice.
You think so?
Yeah. He would round it out too much. You want it to be exactly what it is. You need somebody who can like take it there. I don't know. Well,
James Wan would take it.
James
there.
Wan takes it. Yeah.
He'd take it there. He would take it there. James Wan, he did Aquaman for some reason.
The new one.
Yeah, that was all him. That was all James Wan.
You know, I ain't gonna lie, I like that movie.
Yeah,
I like that movie. It was not bad. It was like especially the fight sequences, were like really, really well done. Which I like. You would think, oh, it's a comic book movie. The fight sequences are supposed to be good. A lot of comic book movie fight sequences kind of suck. I ain't gonna lie.
the Thunderbolts have some good ones.
Thunderbolts are fantastic.
Yeah.
Like some of them they're just like they're too cut and dry. I like when they do certain shots right. Like I'm like, yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was good. Aquaman did a good
I'm
job.
still pissed off about Claymore.
I'm actually excited because I didn't know it was gonna get it.
You didn't
Maybe-
know that? You
no.
just found out just now?
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, I just found out about Labubu a month ago. Come on. see the vision. I'm just
This
saying.
is like Berserk for girls that like Sailor Moon.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you still you gotta give it a chance, man. It's
They got the box set at Book Off.
yeah.
They got the whole box set over
Gotta give
there.
it a chance. Give it. I'm telling you, it's heat.
They gotta do the crossover.
It's heat.
See, look, they got the little girl.
Mm-hmm.
See, that was Casca in the manga, and that was the princess. Like bruh, this is killing me.
Just a bunch of Griffins walking around.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
what
I get.
what is it? What is it? It's like a gothic version of
You know what it is? No, it's really it's you know what it is? It's Berserk fused with Witcher. It's literally what it is.
is Berserk
Because
with
they're
Witcher,
witches. They're witches. That's exactly
and
what
then
they
you
are.
throw some Sailor Moon into the pot.
Couple, you know what I mean? There's a
You
dude in
just
there.
sprinkle in it.
There's a dude Claymore walking around in there.
Yeah, I bet.
You know?
Look, the girl got the fucked up eye.
Yeah.
Wait, what you?
We talking? Wait,
There's a girl with a fucked up eye. There you go, right there.
which
Go
one
up.
is it?
No, no, left.
Oh yeah.
And, I mean, come on. How much more can we get? I don't know.
This cosplayer job.
Oh, look at that, bro. Gunslinger Girl is pretty good.
Gunslinger?
You ever heard of that?
I don't think so.
Has the best opening of all time. You gotta click the
Oh
thing.
shit! I was already in. Oh yeah. I didn't watch like much of this. I watched like half of it.
Nah, you wild. This is like Hitman, but with little kids.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah, that's wild.
this was some real shit.
Yeah, that's wild.
This is it.
That's wild.
That's I remember when that first came out. That was a huge deal.
Yeah.
And one of the characters is in a fighting game called Night.
This look wild.
Yeah.
Yo, this shit look wild. Someone was in a game? One of these characters was in a game?
One of the characters was in a game. She was like an assist.
So you were like, she would come in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny. This is tough though. I like good gunplay anime. Gangsta is probably like my favorite unfinished anime. That one I give a 10. I get that one a 10 out of 10.
I think I've heard of that.
Gangsta's my shit. I'm so
Wait,
like
Google it.
this shit. It's
Garth
on.
Brooks. Why you Google Garth Brooks?
When did I Google books?
Go back.
It's probably because of Gunslinger. I ain't look this shit up. Cause I didn't look up Gotcha Life. I didn't look up Gap. I don't know what the hell. Gas station near me. Nah, I ain't did Garth Brooks Gunslinger.
I was about to say it. Like, you black, bro. Remember that.
bro. Listen, hey, I listen to what's
you
my
don't.
guy? Hootie? My
Hootie
nigga
and the
Hootie
Blowfish.
Darius Rucker. Come on. Look at my Shabuzi. Shabuzi. Dot. This was my shit, bro.
I feel like you spoke about this before.
I ain't never so like basically like super soldiers existed. They were used for war purposes only. They would feed it to kids so that way they could train them up just to be like good at fighting. And then that world is just kind of like over. It's been gone. So now they're just like they're sell swords. They kind of get rid of them type shit. And then there's just a lot of intrigue happening. Same thing with like Berserk, where it's like it just starts. So you don't. There's a lot of intrigue happening. They're in the city, and like people are looking for certain people, and you follow these two dudes. He's kind of like, oh, people know him, but he's kind of disgraced. And then is this brother kicker is this dude is deaf, and it's the like I'd never seen a deaf main character before like that, and they actually make him talk like it in the anime, but he's badass though. So he's just a deaf main character. That's it. Like nigga, nice. He's nice with a sword. Then they follow this like hooker. She was like a defunct prostitute, and they trying to figure out like what the move is against the city because they don't know. Like it's a lot of intrigue. I'm trying my best to like not spoil basically what it is. But problem is, um, what was the studio? They mad something.
Oh, Madhouse.
Madhouse closed right after the end of the first season. So they just couldn't. And then the rights got lost in the winds. Nobody could pick it up. But it's one of the best one seasons. Like, and it ends on a cliffhanger. And you're like, fuck, I'll never see it.
Well, isn't there a manga?
That's what I want to know.
Pretty sure there's a manga.
There
has to be a manga.
I'll read it. Yeah.
Is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna read it.
I've seen it around. There's this one new manga that I be trying to put people on. Like when what's this one? When Dandadan first came out, I was posting it. I bought it the day it came out. I was like, oh, this looks interesting.
Yeah.
I was telling everybody to read it. Nobody cared. The anime came out. Everybody was like,
you
know, and then Sakamoto Days came out. I liked it a little bit until it was kind of the same shit, and I was telling everybody about it. Anime came out. Like, don't nobody ever listen to me.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I posted about Dandadan, and I was like, oh, this is hot.
I knew it was gonna be good when I couldn't get it on the app. You had to go to the website because it was like TVMA for manga. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be good. And then when you tell me you're making an anime for this, I'm like, okay, all right, what?
It got like 5 likes. And then I posted about Dandadan after the anime came out, and it had like a bunch of likes. And I'm like, yo, y'all just. So the next one is called Tank Chair.
Tank Chair, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one.
So you trying to be ground floor, so you can tell these what I say, Frank.
Oh, there you go. This is it right here.
Yo.
It's about.
Yo.
He's an assassin in a wheelchair.
Hold up. Wheelchair assassin for real?
Yeah.
This just came out?
Came out like last year.
Last year? Yeah, that's tough.
I like the aesthetic of it.
That's really
I like
yeah.
the fashion.
Yeah.
And I like the post-apocalyptic version. I like the post-apocalyptic world.
This is Metropolis mixed with like Pokemon, but like the manga, like Pokemon, like Red. Like this looks like a Pokemon aesthetic. Some Kamen Rider in there, some Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, it's good. The action is really good.
So he like paraplegic for real, or
yes.
He's stuck in a wheelchair. Damn. This will go the distance for gangster for me, because we need more impaired leads. I don't know why, we just do. Because after I saw it work once, I'm like, yeah, I want to see more of this.
I mean, I've never read Gangsta, but
it's just the fact that one of the main two characters is deaf.
But this is the main character. This is the main fucking guy. This is it. Then if you click the guy holding that, so he gets like certain upgrades on his like wheelchair and shit.
Yeah. This look like, this kind of like not Metal Gear, What was that game? It's the arcade game, SNK joint with the tanks.
Metal Slug.
Metal Slug, yeah, Metal Slug vibe with the aesthetic. He gets the tripod with the jet boost.
Yeah, he gets all kinds of upgrades to his.
Oh, that's Kaiju. Was that it?
Oh, no, that's
That's
tank
tank
shit.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, but that's I haven't read that.
Yeah. Where? Who makes this? This don't look like
I think Kodansha
Kodansha.
probably
Okay.
publishes it in America.
You
Uh,
pull up to that pop up that they did.
yes, it did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was.
It was
Cool.
great.
That was cool. That was cool. I played the initial D game. I was like really excited about that.
There was a lot of again, there was a lot of social media influencers
Yeah.
there.
No, yeah, I pulled up because they had a wall dedicated to Takumi. I was like, yeah, this is exactly where I want to be.
Damn, they gave it 64%. Go
Where's
up,
this?
right there.
This one?
Go down, right to the right. Click it. Click the.
Analyst? What the fuck is that?
Click the Rotten Tomatoes for
What they give the Fable? Wait, where is it? I don't think it's on the same. Oh, there it is. Mhm.
Oh, never mind. This is.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
I don't think there's like a review system thing. I like how Fable was like on there.
yeah, that's what I was looking at. Problem is, I need to actually go pick up books. I gotta go like, I just know I don't got space for it all the time. But I like the app. I like at least like having what you call it. Cadentia tried to make an app, but then it just didn't seem to stick. So I'm kind of upset about it. Because Crunchies is not great, but it actually works. Not Crunchies. Viz Media's joint, the Shonen Jump joint.
It's free, right?
Yes, but you get more if you pay the $3 a month, and it's only $3 a month. Like it's not that crazy, and you get a lot of stuff. So I just pay for it. But it's gonna and it works for both the Viz and the Shonen Jump one because Viz has more other stuff on it, and then the Shonen Jump one has like obviously all the jump
Just
stuff.
Shonen Jump.
Yeah, but
Man,
I think Kodansha had an app, but then it just like kind of fell flat.
what is this collector tome shit? Go down.
This one?
Yeah.
Feel like Mob.
Click that.
You fuck with Mob Psycho?
I know it's the dude that did One Punch Man.
Yeah, it's a better story to be honest. Not further away. And it's done, so you can actually read it. And
It comes with an art book. Might want to get that because the art is is really good.
it looks like it.
It reminds me of the one with the that got the nigga for a the nigga that got the lizard for a head.
Oh,
Dodo, hey,
Dory,
Dodo.
Dory, Dory, yeah,
That
yeah,
one that Megan the Stallion likes.
yeah. Our fearless leader.
Yes.
Yeah,
She got Tory Lanez stabbed.
14 times. Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
think so?
That's what they said
Who said that?
online. They said he got stabbed 14 times. Yeah, but he said he alive though. But yeah, they said his like lungs collapsed and this thing got somebody shipped him up. It's crazy. He'll be out. He'll be out because of that.
Think so?
Probably yeah. High profile. Yeah, I kind of need to see this in live action now, or in I need to see this. Yeah, this is my shit too.
Manga you need to read. Take Tank Chair.
Tank chair. Yeah.
With
Villain Saga. That's my
yeah.
shit, bro. That's my damn. That's my one.
Anyways, before I head out,
Mhm. What you got? What you got?
no,
What do you
I'm,
get?
I'm,
What you got?
I'm asking you.
Oh, I think you had a part. I think you had a parting gift. Listen, because you've been putting on all these put me on all these joints.
Uh,
So yeah, dope. So okay, well for me, closing notes, definitely you should watch Paranoid Agent. I know you don't watch, you read, but still, watch Paranoid Agent. Watch Housing Complex C.
mhm.
Those are pretty digestible. I think it's like 30 episodes in total. There and about 30, 35 maybe. 35 episodes. Let me think. Let me think. Good fun question to end it on. Uh, what do you? Okay, so what do you? What we talking about? Live actions, live action. What comic book of any kind would you like to see live action of anything across the board, whether it be TV show or show?
We Live. I think that's like the
We Live.
that's what it's called. Um, that's probably it was supposed to get a comic. Oh, not that one. That's where it fell off for me.
Cause this is like Ben 10. I was kind of excited. All right, We Live.
Yeah, this one was like really really good.
It's like an alien world type, or like a mix between like when
It
aliens come to Earth.
is pretty much a post apocalyptic world, um, where the world faced some like human ending thing happened, and then they survived it, and then they're like rebuilding humanity again, and then it's a futuristic world obviously, but the world ended, so we know that they were like whatever previous life that they had there or whatever like happened, whatever, they were really really advanced,
Mm.
um and they had like crazy technology, and then pretty much aliens show up, and then they're essentially like, um hey man, we're just gonna blow this world up again, but or they're saying like I don't really remember, but they were just essentially like this world is like it's not gonna survive much longer.
Mm-hmm. So
um
we need to reset it, kind of situation.
I don't really remember. I don't know
Yeah.
if something was gonna happen to their environment or that they were gonna destroy it, but they were essentially like, um you guys are gonna get mobbed. We want to save you guys, but we can't take all of you. So
Mm.
each village or each people, we're gonna take uh one kid, and that kid can pick whoever they want to bring with them. And you got to meet us at this point so we can just pick everybody up. So then
Mm.
it follows the little kid and his older sister. So they're trying to make it to the ship essentially.
Damn. People are tight because they got picked and nobody else got picked. Damn.
Yeah. So there's like a lot of people.
Damn, that's easy. That's like not like that it's easy, but that's easy to win. That's actually a really cool story.
Yeah. So then there's a lot of people because they dropped off like a pass for them to get on the ship,
Yeah. People
and
trying to steal it.
people trying to steal it, you know, people trying to stop them from getting on due to like cult reasons.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Like people want the kids because they want to get on the ship. They want
This kid, he has it's like a cat helmet, but he
yeah,
closes it up and he's like a thunder. I like this.
yeah. He could like see like it's like
Yeah.
technology. And then they're just getting escorted by an old man, and yeah, and an interesting, the cool thing about that comic was that it had QR codes for certain points in the book So when you scan the QR code, it had a soundtrack.
That's
So
nice.
and
Yeah.
then um the first story was really heat. I just wasn't I wasn't really fucking with the second half. I did not like the second half.
Mm.
It gets really weird. Um, didn't like. I wasn't a fan of it. But the first half was some of the most amazing. That cut was fire too.
Which one? The ones that two of them together, right?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's fire.
Yeah.
Roll down. There was a few good ones, man. Um, and then so then they had gotten optioned by Netflix during the
I
pandemic.
saw that in just there.
So
Yeah.
it go down. That one, that cover I bought that one. That one was fire.
Yeah, I like that.
Uh, it got optioned in 2020. I never heard from it ever again after that. Because a lot of these things they get optioned, but you never really
Yeah.
Then then the same. It was two brothers that did it. It was one brother that's an artist and he makes music. He's an artist and a musician, and there's another brother that he writes stories and shit. They came up with that one. He did another one called Blade Forger, and they came up with some new shit, and that shit is like fire as well. So if that one could get a show, that one's cool too.
Oops.
There you go.
Okay. Well, I like this. This is some heavy metal 2000.
Yeah, it's on some Roman Roman Empire futurism type shit.
Yeah.
And it's one big tournament arc. It's like
Okay.
is this one dude who's representing his country, and they all got to meet at the Coliseum, and whoever wins becomes the emperor. And then he's driving like a plane. He's trying to get over there. There's people trying to get him. You know, so it's cool, man. It's really cool. I like it. You
Yeah.
know, so it's the same thing with this. They got the QR codes. You scan it. They got their own little soundtrack.
It's that little extra layer of detail that's actually really cool.
And then
so when you read it, you get the ambiance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when then that's his avatar when he holds the blade. Um. Yeah. So it looks the art is fantastic. The world around it is pretty good. I didn't even know it came out. I just recently found out about it. But I didn't know it was the two brothers that did it. So I was like, man, like this is actually really fucking good. And I read the first issue and I was just like, man, like there's only two issues right now.
Two issues out.
Yeah. And then you see, look, they got him when he was a little kid, and
Yeah.
then they got him as an adult, and they give you some
Thundercatsy too. I like this. I like this.
yeah, is Star Wars,
Yeah.
He-Man, Thundercat.
Yeah. This
like,
I'm getting something from this too. I can't remember what, but this is really cool.
and then you get to see him when he's a kid and
Yeah.
and how he became the man. So it's and they even got the concept art of the of the little kid.
See that? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta check this out.
Yeah. We Live is complete. Just don't read the second half.
Got you.
Because the second half, I was just like, oh well, wait to fucking ruin it. They should have just ended it like that, like the aliens pick them up and then that's it.
Yeah, we don't need no extra. We don't need no extra.
They went a little too far.
Yeah. Well, shit. Appreciate you stopping through. I gotta come by Midtown Comics again soon. Pick up some reading material.
You should.
When you work again, bro?
Fridays and Saturdays.
Friday, Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up Saturday. I get out early.
How come you didn't watch what's this movie? Sinners.
I did watch Sinners.
Oh,
I just didn't post about it like a.
Nah, cause you, I feel like you would have been one of the main niggas like citizens, blah blah blah. Blah. Cause
Nah,
I feel like
bro. Nah.
I feel like
So
you
nah.
I
So
feel like you
now
like
here's
mad like
yeah, no. I'm mad this, but I'm also like I think I'm a cinephile first, and what's annoying me is like,
oh everybody's like did you watch?
bro, it's nigga, you've never seen a one take shot, but like that's me. So like when you be getting people be like sucking off all these comic book movies and adaptations. I'm like that for like I went to school for film, so I like stuff like Tarantino and like all these different things, and I watch Good,
Didn't
Bad, and the Ugly every other year.
Dunkirk do the one shot?
Uh, Not Dunkirk. 1917. No, Dunkirk did one too, but 1917 was the one that was like
It was
the war movie.
actually
So
that's
that's
the war movie.
The war movie. That's actually it's a cut that they do, but they do it at a very like you don't notice that they're making the cut, so it looks like it's one shot. Did that shit with Birdman too. Birdman was my shit with Michael Keaton.
Yes.
Yeah, that was another one shot movie. My problem is I've been a black cinephile for a very long time, and that sounds illegal, but that's actually just what it is.
That sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy.
Boy.
It's pause. I know. Don't put me on any list. I have been into movies and theater for a very, very long time. It is annoying watching a lot of people just hop on talking about Ryan Coogler's shot style 70 millimeter. I'm like, y'all just knew these terms today. Like,
so you don't.
It is a fantastic movie. I love the movie. I absolutely love it.
So you don't like Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry has a place.
Can't be
Tyler
black
Perry
and not.
No,
like
Tyler Perry has a place, but he also did too much. He pigeonholed himself into a community of people that like they want to watch a certain thing, and that's okay. Get your money, but it's not.
There's Medea now.
Yeah, well, he is a film studio, so he's a studio head now. So I gotta give him props for that. Absolutely.
What about Jordan Peele? You don't fuck with him?
Love Jordan Peele. Like I like Jordan Peele.
A lot of people saying he's getting too much into the race.
He made a Black Jaws movie. I got nothing bad to say about.
Listen,
Nope is Jaws, but with UFOs.
But listen. I was seeing comments, people like, "Oh, he always gotta put a message in there and blah blah blah."
Yeah, why not? Because he's one of the first to do it. No. I know you don't care. I'm just saying. This is actually you just hit a button that I actually.
Hey, listen, but I look Jordan Peele.
This is to the universe. I'm upset at people who are like. Sinners is absolutely fantastic, and you should watch any black director doing a thing. Hell, if you like Sinners so much, go back and watch Fruitvale Station. But that's
I saw that.
No, yeah.
That's
so it's
my
like
man's got mopped.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I thought about talking about it, and then I watched so many people basically become wisecrack film critics overnight, and I was just like, yeah.
That's how I feel about manga and Berserk and all this other shit now.
I'm good.
Everybody.
I'm good. But don't get me wrong, I'm glad that whatever that shit that they was talking, it got the movie to got a 200 million, so it got past a certain sell range, which is necessary for a film to do, especially with the budget. Like there's
who's the black director that shot the movie on an iPhone and it was like some space shit.
Shit, I think
I want them to do We Live.
You want them to?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
They shot it on like an iPhone Pro Max.
Yeah, I was just literally thinking about this, and the name is escaping me now. Damn, I can't remember. But yeah, he should do We Live.
Yeah,
he should do.
It's the same style. Okay. Almost.
Yeah.
They got the same. Not same, but similar.
Yeah.
Similar. So, if he's out there,
that's it.
Let's do it.
That's it. We're gonna tag you. We need you. Just give me some writing credit. That'd be fantastic.
But yeah, that's it.
All
right. Now I need to pee.